It wasn't until I was riding down the road one day listening to Malcolm Gladwell talk about the New York subway that I started to understand the significance of how this impacts us as leaders. I'm listening to Malcolm and he's talking about the New York subway. Remember in the 90s, all the violent crime, people were getting shot. So they made a few minor changes. Do you remember how they tried to stamp out crime in the subway? They painted the cars, they got rid of the graffiti, and they made people pay to get in. And violent crime only went down about 50%. I don't get it. Maybe you do. I mean, I'd like to shoot you, but it's a little too clean. But somehow or another, changes in the environment changed how people acted, which led us to the fundamental problem sometimes is we overestimate individual characteristics of leadership and we underestimate the environment. Because I started to think that day, and I started to think about my working at Disney. Do you know the secret of a clean theme park at Disney? The secret of a clean theme park at Disney is it's already clean. You know, have you ever, not you, of course, wad up a piece of paper and want to throw it on the ground and you don't see anything there, so you feel almost frustrated that you got to walk to the trash can to throw it away? Is that just me? So we did an experiment in Fantasyland, which was a good place to do this kind of experiment. We put trash on the ground. And do you know how many people felt really good about that? People wadding up their hot dog wrappers going, ha ha ha, trash, good. The number of people who would ordinarily throw their trash away who are willing to throw it on the ground simply because they see trash on the ground was amazing. And then I remembered an HR manager for that community college for really average service called Macy's. He was out years ago to steal genetically superior Nordstrom employees because he thought that if you brought the Nordstrom employees to Macy's, they'd have good service. I don't have to make this up. People really did this. And of course, the Nordstrom employee that came to Macy's started to act like Macy's because the environment that you're in alters how people act.